Welcome to The Newsworthy, all the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, we're talking about everything from the Emmys and Rolling Stone magazine to President Trump and Hurricane Maria, plus much, much more, all in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Monday, September 18th. You ready? Let's do this. Okay, first, let's catch you up with things you should know about last night's Emmy Awards. As expected, the host Stephen Colbert was very political in his opening monologue, but it was less expected that former White House press secretary Sean Spicer would show up. He came out on stage and said, quote, "This will be the largest audience to witness the Emmys, period." The joke, of course, refers to the controversy over what he said about the size of the crowd at President Trump's inauguration. The surprise got mixed reviews. Okay, now to the winners. HBO took home the most Emmys with 29 wins last night. Netflix was next with 20. But Variety declares the story of the night belongs to Hulu because The Handmaid's Tale won Best Drama, Lead Actress, Supporting Actress, Director, and more. NBC's Saturday Night Live, by the way, also won big with 9 trophies, the most for any one series. Side note for Game of Thrones fans, the show wasn't eligible this year. The air date missed the deadline for this year's Emmys. You can find links to the full list of winners, though, in today's show notes at thenewsworthy.com. It's a political meme that got retweeted by the president, and now it's getting a lot of attention. The video President Trump shared shows him hitting a golf ball, and then the video is edited to make it look like the ball hits Hillary Clinton in the back as she boards a plane and falls down. Some say, look, it's just a joke. Others say it's misogynistic and below the standards of a president. Side note, this comes as Hillary Clinton has been back in the news a lot more recently. She's been promoting her new memoir called What Happened. In fact, her book tour starts today. All right, happening this week, the annual United Nations General Assembly in New York. President Trump will be there meeting with world leaders starting today. Then tomorrow, the big moment. President Trump will be speaking in his first address to the UN. More details on that coming tomorrow. Facebook just got served with a search warrant. The Wall Street Journal and CNN report FBI Special Counsel Robert Mueller may have used a search warrant to get more details on hundreds of fake Facebook accounts tied to Russia. Legal experts told Yahoo News a search warrant is a big deal because to get one, a judge has to think a crime was likely committed. To be clear, Facebook probably isn't in trouble. Instead, it could mean charges against the foreign groups who got those fake accounts. Reminder. The special counsel is that guy looking into whether or not Russia meddled with the U.S. presidential election last year. And one more thing. TechCrunch says this could be a sign that other social media and tech companies will be hit with similar search warrants. 2 top execs at Equifax are out. The AP reports the chief information officer and chief security officer are retiring immediately. And yes, this has everything to do with the company getting hacked. Remember, 143 million people's personal information was compromised. And now there are lawsuits and federal investigations, and this isn't the end of it. You guys, there's another hurricane. This one is called Maria. Reuters says it's a Category 1 right now, but it could strengthen. And unfortunately, it's heading for the Caribbean islands that were just devastated by Hurricane Irma. So it's prep time again. It's expected to hit later this week. An update now to that attack on the London Tube. Over the weekend, police took 2 men into custody. The BBC says they're 18 and 21 years old. And this is being called a terrorist attack. So here's what happened. An explosion went off inside a train car at the Parsons Green subway station during rush hour Friday morning in London. It then led to a sort of stampede as people ran off the train. The Guardian reports the makeshift bomb didn't detonate all the way, but still 30 people were hurt. Although most of them are now reported to be out of the hospital. Rolling Stone magazine is looking for a buyer. Yep, the New York Times reports the iconic music magazine will be up for sale. Apparently, finances haven't been so great. Print ads, for example, aren't as lucrative. And then there was that report 3 years ago that damaged Rolling Stone's reputation. The story was about a gang rape at the University of Virginia, but it couldn't be proven, and ultimately, the magazine had to apologize. Kevin Hart decided he'd rather fess up than pay up. TMZ says someone tried to get the comedian to pay millions of dollars or have a video of him released. Hart posted his own video to Instagram over the weekend to say sorry for what he called a bad error in judgment, and he said he won't let someone make money off his mistake. He never really says what he did, but he does imply that he cheated on his pregnant wife, and that there's video of it. TMZ says the FBI is now investigating this as an extortion attempt. Car lovers, listen up. Porsche's first all-electric car will go on sale at the end of 2019. TechCrunch says it's called the Mission E, and the price will start at $80,000. This should help Porsche go head-to-head with Tesla. And that's it. You are all caught up from the weekend. As always, you can dig deeper into any of the stories I mentioned today by going to thenewsworthy.com. Just click show notes and you can find today's episode to see all the links. I'm getting so excited to see more of you discovering The Newsworthy, so thank you for trying it out and thank you for sharing it with friends. Please continue. If you haven't already and you find value in this, also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode and leave a review on iTunes. This really helps other people know they should give it a try too. And with that, I will be back tomorrow with much more news. For now, have a great day.